welcome back to Cash Canis Court. My name is Courtney and today is our April reallocation. I'm so excited. This one in particular will look a little bit different than the ones I've done previously and probably going to be different from the ones I'm going to do moving forward just because, like I had mentioned before, I was sorting through things and getting things organized this whole past several weeks and finally got everything together. So basically you're not going to see the actual physical real cash. You're only going to see prop money today just because I had taken all cash. I mean, everything. Well, first of all, before we get ahead of ourselves, Court. So you guys saw on Saturday the holidays binder here. I went ahead and showed you guys how kind of what I'm doing with the rest of these binders moving forward as far as only keeping prop cash. I'm not keeping real cash in these. It's just a comfort thing for me. I would just prefer it just to be, sitting in the bank collecting interest and not being sitting here waiting to burn down in a house fire or someone to break in and take it all. So I am much more confident knowing that I can actually keep everything tracked here. So I know all my money's safe in the bank, but here I can go ahead and just keep track for whatever categories I want in particular and know what I have set aside per category. So this is the holidays binder, you guys. We updated this one and I did get my ones finally came in. So I was able to add those to where I needed to in there. Okay. And so real quick, I have these randomizer cards, which I did make, you guys. They are available on my Etsy, and this whole thing is a randomizer little booklet. If you turn it into a booklet, I did, so you guys can kind of see just for reference or inspo. It's just floral randomizer, and each page is just a different set of random florals, and they all have denominations on them. I believe I have them 5 through 22. 5 through 22, something like that. But you can put scratchers on them. You don't have to. You don't even have to cut it out and make a booklet. You can just keep them on a page. But since I had the last reallocation I used this for, scratched everything, and I obviously did not re-sticker it because it does take a minute. I will not be using this today, and I just really want this one to go much smoother and faster than the previous ones anyways, just so we can kind of get things moving here. And then I also, this whole randomizer set comes with these 8 cards here because there are 8 sections as well for the randomizer actual card. So for the card, you can put what binder you're going to be putting each category here. And then there's 8 slots, like I said, and then 8 little floral cards. All the cards have a different floral, I keep saying floral, different flower on them. So these will be what we are using to randomize. So first off, let's just go ahead so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Let's go ahead and just do our high priority. So basically what I did, you guys, when I took all my cash, I emptied everything. I emptied all of these binders. I emptied the bin of savings. I literally just took all cash that I had sitting here, took it to the bank. I did figure out how much per binder of these that I'm doing today that I was saving as per the bin of savings and stuff like that, just so you can see right here, I have the money, the prop money set aside for what I deposited for this binder in particular. So that's what we are going to be reallocating with these today. But yeah, so I took all the cash out, went to the bank, deposited it after I had already, like I said, figured out how much I'm going to be putting into each of these binders. So today we are only playing with prop money. Well, not playing, reallocating. You guys get it. So I'm going to go ahead and count each of these 2 binders here. Well, first of all, let's see. We're doing 7 categories. So I'm just going to take cards 1 through 7. I'm going to set 8 to the side. And we'll keep those there for a second. So I'm going to go ahead and count this out for you so you know how much we are going to be reallocating into high priority from April, you guys. So we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So $121 we will be reallocating for high priority. I'm so excited. How are you guys? I know this is random. I'm not sure what day I'm going to put this video out. I'm going to be perfectly honest. So if it's my birthday, happy birthday to me. If it is Wednesday, then happy hump day. But yeah, so hopefully everybody's having a great week, whatever is going on in your lives, you guys. Okay, so I don't know why I'm opening this right now. Okay, so this is our high priority binder, you guys. We're gonna set this to the side for now. So we are gonna be saving for, or reallocating for our savings, emergencies, medical, pet care, car registration, car maintenance, and home maintenance. So yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle because I just don't want them all to be, you know, in actual order. We want it random, right? That's the whole point of randomizing things. That's the best part of it. Okay, that should be fairly good, I feel. So what I do is I just kind of lay out my cards here at random. No particular order here. Make sure you guys can at least see them all. I feel like that's good, right? You know what? I'm going to set this in the back for now, just until we go ahead and snatch her up. And I do have extra prop bills over here in case I need to do any exchanging. Sorry, I had to make some room there. This ring light will get covered up in a second, I promise. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll this 12-sided die, and I'm just gonna start going down to each card, and whatever I roll, that's how much I'm gonna save per card. Does that make sense? And then when we're done with all the cash, then we will go ahead and flip it over and see where that money saved per category is gonna be stuffed into, okay? So let's move this here so we can all see. Okay, let's go. Okay, you guys, we are back. So let's get this guy open here first of all. So let's see what we got going into this first one. We have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and $19 going into medical. Yay, that's exciting. And now with these, you guys, I think I just mentioned, I just kind of put, if any had any cash left in the bank as of when I went and deposited this money, I wrote up here what the total was per the category once I kind of emptied out all the envelopes. There was some that I had to, like, car maintenance, we had to get oil change and tire rotation and all that fun stuff. I think I made a debt payment, and then there was something else, I don't remember, but so some of them are wiped clean, so we'll be starting fresh, but some of them already had stuff in it, so we're kind of just going to stick with that. What did I say? This was 19, right? 15, yes, 19. Okay, you guys, sorry, that took a smidgen longer than I wanted it to, but I was like, you know what? I should probably put prop exchange bills over here in case I need to do some condensing as we go, because I don't want to have to come back in here if I don't have to, right? Okay, so we'll leave that there. This was done because this is for medical, so I'm going to set that to the side, and I'm just adding the total just to verify my math is mathing. So altogether we should have 334. So we have 1, 2, 3, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. So, like I said, let's condense a little. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Love that. So much better. Oh, yes. So much better. Okay, where are we going to next, you guys? $10 is going to home maintenance. Love that. Let's go here. Home maintenance, see? So home maintenance, we're starting fresh. We didn't need to get a garbage disposal and all that fun stuff, you guys. So yes, home maintenance is expensive as a homeowner, you guys know. We definitely have been doing a couple things here or there around the house, so I feel like it's just like a revolving door here. So I'm hoping we can at least get a good chunk of change saved back up again, and just kind of go from there. Okay, next up we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 going into emergencies. Where you at? Okay, so we should have 343. We've got 1, 2, 3, 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, and 3. Thankfully, we have not had to dip into this recently because that would be awful. So there's 5, 10, and 20 for this other 20. Because if we can keep collecting stuff into here, that would be great. That would be great. All right, next up we have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 24 going into pet care. You guys, dogs are expensive. I mean, any pets really, let's be honest. Okay, so we should have 104. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we recently took our dogs, you guys, to, let's see, that's 20 and, right? Yeah, that's 100 right there. So we'll swap this out. We recently switched vets. So we took we had taken our Chihuahua in a while ago because he's an older dog and he was having some tummy trouble. So we took him in. And then he had to get special food for his tummy for a while. And so that definitely cost a lot. And then we recently took our Corgi in to get seen for the first time. Obviously, everybody was like obsessed with him. They're like, what's his name? And we're like, Smalls. Like, you're killing me, Smalls. And they were like, oh my gosh. People asked like if we raced him in Corgi races because he's so long and lean. Obviously, we haven't. But also, he's 5.5-ish, I think now. So he's getting a little bit older and dog wise, but he still has a puppy mentality, let's be honest. And he's pretty freaking fast. When he runs, he runs. His zoomies are out of control. But yeah, with the vet visit, and then he was due for 2 shots, and it was just like this whole thing. Like, it's just dogs, you guys, pet care is very expensive. And then we had to get more of their flea meds and more dog food. Not the special tummy food, their regular food, but even that was really expensive. So yes, pet care is definitely a high priority moment for this household. Okay, next up we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, $24. Again, that's interesting. Going in car maintenance. Yay. Which is this way. Car registration, car maintenance. Okay, so we only have the 24, which is great. Come on. So I'm going to put these back and take this 20. All right, next we have 10, 11, 12, $13 going to car registration. I read that like backwards for a second. My brain was like, no, 5 is car registration. So that's $13, right? Yeah, 13. Okay, so we should have 318. 1, 2, 3, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and that's already condensed down. Love that for me. Whew. Yeah, car registration. I think we have we already paid, what did we pay this year? The van, I believe, and the Jeep. I think the Tahoe is next. I think the Tahoe's October, and this isn't even half of that, you guys. So we need to get more on car registration. Okay, car registration is very expensive. Okay, and then this last one, I believe, yeah, it was savings. I knew it. I just knew it. I just had a feeling, you guys. Okay, so 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm just gonna go ahead and swap these out now. Maybe make that a little bit easier, right? So savings. I just full on Sharpied myself, you guys. Like hard Sharpie, and I'm afraid because it's still semi-wet that it's gonna get everywhere, and I didn't want to wipe it because I'm like, it's gonna smear down my hand. I feel it in my soul. I'm gonna go ahead and just swap these out since I see them in my face. So we should have 1,523. So this one is 1,520. 1, 2, and 3. Love that. Love that. And I still never found out who these placeholders are from. I think I tried to go back at one point, but I feel like because it was so long ago, I just was like, I gave up because there's so many friggin' Etsy orders floating around. Okay, so that's where we are at right now with the high priority for randomizing, and I hope you guys kind of get the gist of it now so we can just like fly through the family fun and vacay situation. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Okay, friends, we're back. So this is my family fun and vacay binder. So we will be saving in birthdays, kids budget, date night anniversary, my personal, and family fun today. What I did do, because I had stuff saved from vacay before, I went ahead and just kind of updated this where this one is at right here as far as for savings. But yes, we are not stuffing it into here because I just put all the cash that I had from the vacay binder into here. So this is kind of just the updated amount there. So that's why we're not doing that. But moving forward, because we're not doing on Wednesdays We Travel anymore as of right now, I decided I think I'm going to do my Throwback Thursdays are going to all be reallocated into, or not reallocated, just thrown into vacay. Because I think I'm going to do mini Mondays and Play and Save with Friends for all of the rest of these guys here to reallocate. But I think my Throwback Thursdays, I feel like would be good to go into vacay. Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea, or should I combine those three and put it all in everything, including vacay? Let me know what you guys think. Kind of ups the ante a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where we're at with that. So I put the cash in here from what I had taken out and deposited already, like I had mentioned for the last binder. So let's go ahead and count. This is how much we are going to be randomizing into our family fun and personal. We've got 150, 250, 350, 70, 90, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 465, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 495, you guys. That was insane. And I feel like I'm going to need to definitely break some of these up here. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me see. What do I want to swap out? 100. I guess I should do the 50s too. I don't really want to do the 20s though. I feel like the rest of it is good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and swap out the 100 and the 50s because like I said before, I was getting like very presumptuous. So I'm going to go ahead and swap those out and line everything up and get everything organized here, and we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, we are back. That took a minute. I apologize. That was a lot of 5s and 10s and 20s I kind of swapped out there because it was a lot of money to swap out. And I feel like we used all my ones except for like 3 ones randomly over there. So I'm hoping we don't need any more ones, but I guess we're going to see how this goes. So again, I'm just going to roll this 12-sided die and see where we're going here. I kind of feel like, should I up it and do 20? I feel like we should do a 20-sided die because then I feel like maybe it'll go a bit quicker because we're going to get rid of more. You know what I mean? I feel like that's fair. I feel like that is fair. Okay. 20-sided die. Let's go. Okay, you guys, we made it. Let's see what we have all together here. And yes, these were the prop bills that I was bringing in to exchange or swipe stuff out here to condense a little bit as we go. So in our first one, we've got 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out for 50 first, just before we even get into there. So 55, 56, 57 is going into date night. All right. Date night. Of 157 altogether, which we already counted this 57 over here, and there's 100, so that's our 157, you guys. Love that for me. Okay, what's up next? We have 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 94. Really? Wow. Okay. There's 20, 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I guess I'll do these 5, 10, 15, 20, and 20, and then the 20, 40, and 50. Okay, so 50, 70, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 94, going to anniversary. Yay! My writing is all over the place. Whenever you get a new Sharpie, you guys, I'm like a mess, like a legit mess. I immediately don't know how to write anymore, like at all. Does that happen to you guys? It happens to me way more often than not. So we should have 209 for anniversary, which is awesome because our anniversary is not till the end of December. So that is wonderful. So 100, 50, 70, 90, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 209. Yay. I don't know what we're doing for our anniversary this year, honestly. We usually just do like dinner and maybe take a walk on the beach, or I don't know, it depends. But it's at the end of December, so the weather's like kind of a toss-up, really. So it really just depends on our vibe for the month. I mean, we've had winters or Christmases or ends of Decembers where it's been like in the 70s before. So it really is a toss-up here in Southern California, I'm not gonna lie. So we just kind of have to play our anniversary kind of by ear, usually, depending what we're doing. Why did I put the 10 in the front? You guys are probably like, Courtney, get your life together here, because it's clearly not. Okay, so we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 84. Let's do 20, 30, 40, 50, and then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, let's do 15 and 20 here. And this is 50, right? 20, 30, 40, 50, yes. Okay, so that was 50, 70, 84. Okay. Okay. 84 going to birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Okay. 50, 60, 70, 80, and 4 for birthdays. And yes, it was wiped clean because, like I said, we had my son's birthday was January. We feel like we still never recovered from that one. But we literally have had multiple birthdays every month since then. And in May, we have a lot of birthdays in May. But we also have birthday celebrations coming up in early June. So there's stuff that we are gearing up towards that. And then obviously my birthday is either today if I aired it on my birthday. Or whatever it might be. So obviously that was definitely taken care of and wiped clean. So we are starting fresh now with $84. So that's exciting. Okay, moving on. Ooh, this has all the 10s and 5s. I like that. Okay, so this one has 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75. Love that. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we need a 50 and a 20. Perfect 75. Who's gonna get it, you guys? Who is gonna get it? You tell me. It is Family Fun. Ooh, I love that. Where is it? 75. Okay, so 75 for Family Fun. Love that. We don't have really any big plans coming up because we have vacation coming up as far as like Family Fun, but like if for some reason we were out and we're like, oh, let's go bowling, or oh, let's go see a movie or something, that's where that money would come from, is here. But since it's just sitting in high yield right now, I don't like to just dip in there just like randomly like I would like with my, you know, with my checking account. So I would probably, because I have a buffer in my account, so I would just use that money for that. And then whenever I decided to kind of like go through the budgeting and everything, then I would go ahead and just deduct it from here. So that's kind of how I do things for me. Okay. Ooh, this got a lot of 10s and 5s too. I love it. Okay. This one is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95. Oh my goodness. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 15, 20, and 20, right? So we're gonna do 2 20s for this. And then this one, I think was a 50, right? So I need to grab another 50. Got it. Okay, so 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Who's it gonna go to? Kids budget. Oh, listen. If these kids didn't already take everything. These kids, $95. And then same thing like with the kids budget. Basically anything in here, I have that buffer, like I said, so I will spend it on my card, or if I have just extra cash, I will just use that instead. And then I just pay myself back through this. It makes sense. But yeah. And then also I was gonna mention, because I just saw it, back to school. You guys know I had that back to school little binder game thing from Miranda at Shades Budgets. I took all of that money, you guys, and look at what we ended up with in back to school here. Like, these kids are lucky ducks. I'm going to tell you that. And then also like the vacay, I'm going to be obviously adding back to school with the other binders at the end of like May and moving forward. So back to school isn't stopping here. It's going to continue. So I'm just not playing in the family fun stuff right now, if that makes sense. Okay. And this last one is obviously, we know, personal for me. How much did I get for myself? How much did I get for myself? Let's see where we're at. We've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 510. You dang straight I did. You're dang straight I got my 110. Give it, okay? Treat myself. Let's go. Where's my personal? Here. And I did recently buy some like perfume and makeup and stuff that I had needed, so that's why this is emptied out. So 110 going back in. I am here for that for me. Okay, friends. Well, that is it. I know this was much longer than I intended it to be. Hopefully not with like editing and speeding things up. It wasn't too terrible. But yes, that's kind of where we are at. And like I said, this little randomizer guy is on my Etsy. It's a downloadable item. So if you guys want to go and check that out, it does make things a bit easier. And especially this guy, I'm still playing around with if I want to add more pages, which I kind of feel like I do, because I think I have like 7 right now, right? I don't even know. But I feel like I want more, just because I feel some people might have a lot more that they randomize or reallocate stuff into. So I don't know. It's all a toss-up, really. But yeah, go check it out if you guys want it. But we are randomized and reallocated. Everybody is all good in the hood. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yes, I'm cleaning up as I'm talking because I have plans to go do stuff right now. So I kind of need to get the ball rolling for myself. I am being proactive and multitasking because that's what I do best. All right, friends. Well, I love you all and I hope you enjoyed this. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.